So today I thought it would be interesting just to do something very different, something I would have never thought of doing before. But I don't know. Recently, I've been consuming a lot of like debate content and stuff like that, and now I'm kind of like interested in just giving my opinion on things and disagreeing with people, I guess. I already found one video to watch. Already by the first few sentences, I was able to understand that I was not going to agree with this video. Let's just get straight into this first video, I guess. Yeah, so it's about the whole Netflix situation.
Of course, a little while ago, Netflix decides like, hey, we're losing a lot of money on this. We really shouldn't let people do this. And if you're going to have our service, you should have your own account. So a little while ago, Netflix announced that they're going to be cracking down on password sharing. And as a result of that, they implemented some new things like, hey, you can still be
The music there was pretty good timing, actually.
the primary password holder. And for like, what was it, $3 a month, $4 a month, whatever, you can add additional people to your account. So it's much cheaper. People get their own account, all that kind of stuff. But the question has been, how? How is Netflix going to crack down, and when are they going to start doing it? Well, Netflix apparently has put out some of the overall guidelines about how they're actually going to be going about cracking down and what they're going to be requiring people to do. Now, our own Chris Carr, the on-the-beat journalist that she is, she has been reading and researching this. So, Chris, what's the basic idea here? How is Netflix going to be implementing these new crackdown on password sharing rules?
Well, the first thing is that you are not going to be automatically charged if you are on somebody else's account, you or the account holder.
Okay, I mean, I feel like it would be... Wouldn't it be against the law to charge you for that? I don't know. It's like, what? Like, no shit, they're not gonna do that.
Right now. They're doing this in a kinder, gentler way, which, sorry, Hayden, I might have booted you off too soon, buddy. I'm not a nice sister. But basically, everything's gonna be done by your IP address, right? So it's kind of the sort of thing that you look at with VPNs of if you have a certain IP address, you only get access to certain Netflix shows, right? Based on your country or based where you are.
Okay, but then that makes me even more confused. Howdy, hello, Notobud.
Same thing with your accounts themselves. They're going to be linked to your IP address, to your specific Wi-Fi, and that way you can log in. Now, there are workarounds for this too, because obviously traveling would be an issue here. If you're on the road, you want to watch Netflix, but you're not in your own home, that would be an issue. Basically, what you're going to do then is it requires a temporary code from the service when signing in that'll give you access to your account for 7 consecutive days.
What? That's so stupid. Yeah, you have to get some sort of code to like... You have to get some sort of code from Netflix just so that you can travel and watch Netflix. What the hell is that? That's like going a bit too far, I would say.
So there are a couple different hoops you have to jump through now, but this is how
I was
Netflix
hoping
is
there
doing
wouldn't be any
this.
math.
Yeah, there's going to be some math, unfortunately. And everyone in this room...
Corporate profits are dropping and they are scrambling to maintain them. Yeah, I understand that, but this will definitely bite them in the ass so fucking much. Because not only will they lose a lot of the people that are like... well, those people who didn't pay aren't gonna obviously start paying now, so they're gonna lose more viewers. Plus, they're also gonna lose those people who only had Netflix because they could share it with people.
Room is too pretty to do it, but that's okay. We're gonna figure it out together.
That new math.
It's the new math. So you're going to also have to sign into your Wi-Fi at least every 31 days on a device to make it trusted.
Oh my God.
I know.
The inhumanity of it all.
This is real. This is the worst thing that could have ever happened to men.
This is
It's
2004?
horrible.
What is this?
The Dark Ages. So you're just gonna look.
I think they are taking the opposite side of the bet, of that bet. Which bet?
Plug in periodically to get it to work. So again,
I
this
don't know,
isn't going to immediately boot everyone off of there. This is a very
What you
cautious
exactly
first step,
mean by
and it
that?
makes sense because going, I think, full hog on doing the everyone's cut off, going the Chris Carr method, if you will, that would, I think,
That people won't get their own Netflix.
lead to a exodus
Oh,
here.
okay.
So I'm sure they're doing this so it is that kind of petering off to get people used to not being able to share accounts, and also ushering in all these ad tiers as well.
Netflix is betting people will get their own and won't unsub. Okay, well that's so risky though. Because I'm definitely not getting my own Netflix. I'm like a college student, so how would I have money to get Netflix? Before I could have maybe gotten like from my family plan to like use it, but now I guess I'll be banned. I mean, we don't have Wendy's here, so.
Right. You know what? It's been funny to me during this whole process, seeing people say, well, if they won't let me steal Netflix, I'm not going to use Netflix.
Steal? How is it stealing? God damn it. Some people just. Okay. I see no way how this is stealing. You're literally paying for 4 devices, so 4 different people that you know can use it. I don't understand how that's stealing.
When, like, what do you think? Like, oh no, you're not going to be able to steal our stuff. You're not going to, like, you weren't a member anyway. We were actually losing money.
Yeah.
They are not losing money from this. How are they losing money from people sharing their accounts? They're still getting the money. What do you mean? No one's losing money. The way they would be losing money if people were pirating it.
Are going to get our streaming
Yeah.
one way or the other.
But I mean, look, Netflix.
I think their argument is it is essentially pirating using someone else's login. I guess that is their argument, yeah. I want to see the comments if like people agree with them or not. When this goes into effect, I will cancel my subscription. They should have an unlimited tier. I have 2 homes that I use up. Okay. This was a tough listen. It's corporate greed, nothing more to say. I will definitely be cancelling my subscription. Not subscribe with Sean's stake. How are people stealing if account owners who's paying for 4 screens is sharing the account? Okay, most of them seem to be agreeing with me. Unauthorized access. No one is going to agree with it. We are a bunch of freeloaders. Yeah, true. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's like, Netflix doesn't really deserve that much money. They're not... I mean, they haven't really done anything for fucking years. Let's be honest. Like, they haven't made their service any better.
And I'm sure we're going to be able to come up with scenarios. Well, what if I'm dog sledding through Antarctica? Right? I mean, yes, I'm sure we're going to be
That's
able
how Ray finds Netflix.
That's right. We'll somehow find a way. Hey, Ratu, let me borrow your Netflix account. That's what he'll do. So, like, no, we can always come up with a scenario, some weird scenario. What happens if I'm on a 7-day train ride from what? Well, you know what? For that day, you might be inconvenienced, but we'll always be able to come up with these radical, weird.
Yeah, but what if I'm on a 21-day train ride? I cancelled my Netflix when they started releasing cuties.
Little bit, figure it out, learn as they
Garbage.
go. But I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
I've heard
if you
it's
got 1
really
ounce
bad.
of common sense, you know that
I haven't
Netflix had
watched
to
it
start
though
cracking down
because
on
it's
password sharing. Like they created
seems
a
very
product
weird to watch,
doing
man.
it and
Oh, okay.
because
okay.
this, because they've been doing it to Netflix for a decade.
Yeah.
Because there's so many more Netflix subscribers than Apple TV Plus subscribers, and Netflix has been around a lot longer. And the long
Why are
storied
they talking
tradition
about
of Rayora
Apple
lifting
TV?
Rob, you hear the breakdown. How does this all sound to you?
Look, I think they're being more than generous. They could have just cut.
Oh, they're being more than generous. Holy shit. That's the most generous thing you could do. Fucking make it so that you can only have Netflix accounts in one fucking house. You should have to pay for services. Name me one service you get for free. I could probably name you a lot of services you get for free. Especially in like Europe. Like medical services. What? I already said one. You pay taxes. I don't pay taxes. It's free for me. I will pay the consequences later in my life. But right now it's free. I hope this will be the rebirth of Pirate Bay. True, true. I hope this too. That would be awesome. Pirate Bay never died. Well, yeah. I mean, I use Pirate Bay all the time. Not the pirate stuff, obviously. That would be very bad. Pirating is not good. But I just use it to... what else can you do in Pirate Bay? Back in the day, downloading, you never knew what you were going to get. Yeah, that's true. But now it's pretty safe, actually. You have the fucking badges that shows if someone is VIP or trusted or whatever, so that's good. I don't even use Netflix. Okay. That's gonna be a lot of people real soon. What? I trust Polish people. Come on. I am not racist.
Everybody
Oh
just,
God, how much did we love Napster when it first came out?
Yeah, we did. But everybody, like the actual, no one ever thought that. Wow, there's studio time and there's engineer costs and there's a lot of money that is spent to make this music, hiring the session musicians to play.
Yeah, unfortunately, I am not
but
racist.
it's free because it's in the form of a file. If it's a file, I should just be able to download it. And if it's on my TV,
Yeah,
and I
what
hit
you gonna
click,
do,
it should
I
just
guess.
play for me.
Comparison, right? Like I remember at that time, a lot of people who were using Napster, and some of you who are watching this might be too young to remember this. But when
Okay.
Napster was coming out, a lot of people like me and a lot of
I typed Estonian news on Google and the newest link was from... But yeah.
because at the time there was no easy, convenient, reasonable way to get music digitally.
Yeah, I mean, they're bleeding money, but this is the absolute worst fucking way to solve it. The best way to solve it is to just make it more desirable to have Netflix.
So what a lot of people would say is like, listen, music industry, if you will give us a convenient, reasonable, easy to access way to legitimately buy your product, we will do that. Then along came iTunes. And iTunes implemented, I remember this, that it changed everything. It was actually the thing that started the down. It wasn't the lawsuits. It was iTunes that started the downfall of Napster.
Yes.
Because iTunes came out and said, okay, 99 cents a song. And all of a sudden people are like, yes, that is reasonable.
Okay, what the hell is this fucking comparison right now? I'm getting pissed off because he is right now comparing iTunes to Netflix. Netflix is different because in Netflix you're pretty much renting the fucking shows, right? But when you bought something on iTunes, you actually own it. So it's completely fucking different. What is... It's not the same at all. Exactly. That's just stupid. It's a fucking rent.
We will do that. And all of a sudden a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people who were using...
Well, you kind of actually own it. I mean, you don't have to buy it again ever. You just like have it on your account forever. But on Netflix, if you just don't pay for 1 month, you don't own those shows anymore. You don't have them.
You're paying $17 a month for untold hours of entertainment. So
It's actually like stupid that he brought it up, because I don't think that anyone is saying that paying €1 for one song is like a reasonable thing if you don't even fucking own it technically.
I mean, the scale of bang for
I
your
mean, maybe-
buck as far as digital entertainment per dollar has
Maybe back
leaned
in
a
the
lot
day
more
it was
towards the
okay, but
consumer these
I
days. Now,
wouldn't
look,
pay
yes,
money
I
for
get it.
music.
But John, if you start adding up the price of all the streaming services, it becomes
You can just watch everything for free on YouTube or listen to everything on free on YouTube, so what's the point? The stream music is also compressed. When you play it off your computer, you get it in nice quality, like FLAC. Yeah. That's also true.
difficult to afford. I completely agree. But then it becomes like a choice of anything else. Listen, I love all sports cars. I don't really love all sports cars, but if I did, I love all sports cars. But man, I can't afford to have a Maserati and a Ferrari and a Corvette. Well, bitch, then don't own a Maserati and a Corvette.
Okay, that's... I'll just pause it there. I'm not even gonna make a point. That fucking point is like... I understand that he's saying you can't have everything that you want, but come on, like, you're talking to people who are fucking poor. What are the chances that they're gonna have the choice of buying a Maserati and a fucking Porsche and I don't fucking know what? It's so basic. Yeah, we don't need an analogy. That's true.
And a Ferrari,
Yeah.
just like everybody else.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
trying to
Well, if you think
understand
about-
why they are
just take the
defending it
MCU.
so hardcore.
Think about how much collectively. Just look it up. There's 30 movies.
Like,
right
they
now.
must be hardcore
if you wanna
fucking
add-
capitalists or something. I don't really know
Quantumania,
anything
there's
about these
31.
people. I
look at
just
the
saw this
production
video
budgets of all
and it
31
seemed
of those movies
interesting.
and add those production budgets